Hey, I'm Johnny, and this is The Golf Show.
Hi, I'm Paul Hemlin. Welcome to episode 6 of The Golf Show. Firstly, thank you to Johnny in Canada for that fantastic trick shot and doing the voiceover. You're stealing my job. On episode 6, you're going to see a detailed review on golf gloves. We have a head pro explaining to us the need to wear a golf glove and getting the right size, and I do an on-course test for a period of 2 months where I try out 4 different gloves. I play 4 rounds with each glove, and then I review the results and see which I think is the best of those gloves. We've got our regular golf quiz feature, and also I'm going to try on it and do a review of the most bizarre piece of golf clothing I've seen in years. But before that, I'd just like to thank everybody who's been watching and subscribing to The Golf Show. So episode 5 went out last night. In its first 12 hours, it had half as many views as episode 4 had in the previous week, which is fantastic. We've had nearly 9,000 minutes watched, which is amazing. I think we've had over 2,000 individual views. We've got 174 subscribers, which is a little bit lower than I would like, but we are getting there. We're steadily increasing. It is really important if you can subscribe, so please press that button right there. That would be great. That way you're not going to miss out on any of the great content that we're putting out there each week. But first, let's see something completely different.
Oh my gosh.
Last week I saw what I thought was one of the most bizarre pieces of golf clothing I've seen in years. So I put a post on the Golf Show's Facebook account and I said if I get 50 likes in 5 minutes, I'll do a product review. And thank you to all our wonderful followers because I've got far more than 50 likes, so I've had to buy one of these. And this is the Under Armour Cold Gear Infrared Balaclava. Okay, this was £25. So I've bought this myself and we're going to do a review and see what it's like. Okay, feels quite good quality. Let's pop it on. Oh my lord. and you know, I just don't think I'd wear this on the course. Now, there are various different ways to wear it. It says on the packaging. So let's just try those. I can try it like that. That's even worse. I can try it as a snood, or I can try it like that. You know, I don't know how cold it would have to be for me to want to wear one of these. I really don't. I mean, could you imagine? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I'm kind of struggling really for something positive to say about it. I mean, it's well made. I feel a bit like Jeremy Clarkson when he did that review of that Vauxhall Vectra that time. No, seriously, what am I meant to say? You know, £25 is quite a lot. You can get some really good quality snoods from Galvin Green or Nike for that kind of money. Would I go out in this ever? Absolutely not. For a lot less money than the Under Armour Balaclava, you can get a nice Nike running snood. This one, about £17. You know, I like wearing that. I prefer it to wearing face masks at the moment, actually. I think it's quite nice. And I would wear that off the golf course. For £25, you can get the Galvin Green Insular Snood. This is really good quality. This is the best that I've seen. I really like that. Obviously, you could do a lot with that. Again, I'd be happy wearing that off the golf course. The Under Armour Balaclava, in my opinion, it's £25. I'm never going to see again. I'm here at Fulford Golf Club to talk to head PGA professional Guy Wills about a piece of golf equipment that you'll all use all the time. But I suspect when it comes to buying a new one, you won't give it much thought, and that's the golf glove. Okay, Guy, so tell me, why do golfers wear golf gloves?
For me, golfers wear gloves because it gives that little bit more feel, a bit more stability, a bit more grip, basically.
You don't have to grip as hard?
No, exactly, yeah. I mean, there's different types of gloves. So you've got typically an all-weather glove, which is designed to be used throughout any conditions, weather-wise. And then you've got the leather ones, which is really where the feel aspect comes in. So, as you said, you're going to be testing some gloves going down the line. I'd be interested to see the outcome of what you feel the difference is.
Why just one glove? Why not two?
For me, I mean, predominantly as a golfer, you wear the glove on the top hand. So for me as a right-handed player, that's my left hand. You look at the sort of makeup of a golf grip, it's fatter at the top end and it's thinner at the bottom. So a little bit more grip's needed at the top hand. Also, as a right-handed player, my right hand's dominant, therefore my left hand's weaker. So it gives that little bit more stability and feel again through the left hand. So it kind of helps you keep hold of the club without gripping it too tight.
How often should you change golf gloves? Presumably they get worn out.
They do. I mean, a glove will wear depending on how good your grip is. So part of what we were doing, a teaching side of things, is to see a player's glove to check whether there's any inconsistencies in how you hold the club. A typical wear mark is up on the left palm for a right-handed player, which symbolises the glove is moving as you're swinging. So there's a problem in how you're holding the golf club. So you basically probably get 2 or 3 months out of a glove, but if you've got a bad grip, it could be even shorter. Glove size-wise is really important. When somebody comes in the shop, we need to check how big your hand is, and then not just say you're a medium, try them on. Do have a lot of inconsistencies across a lot of the brands, that the medium in a FootJoy might be different to a Callaway, to a Srixon. So do check what size glove you are and use your local pro to double check that.
So Guy, talk to me about how your golf club fits and what we should be looking for.
So as you put it on, it wants to feel nice and tight over the fingers, so you've not got any sort of loose bits. For example, if that glove was ill sized for me, then it wouldn't fit the fingers. So make sure it goes on the fingers, and then as you pull the clasp over, if it just fits like that, then that's the wrong size. It needs to be fitting as it's designed, so it goes back over the Velcro, and now the palm is where I like to feel it like a drum. So really tight across there. Doesn't want to have any sagging parts, because that will wear the moment you start to swing is when you're going to get movement. And that movement, if it is a wrong glove or you've got a bad grip, that's not going to last more than a round. You'll really see a difference if you get the right glove.
Okay, we're on hole 9 of the Eden course. So I've used the G4 Delta Force camo glove for half the round. Quite enjoying it. I had to go for a medium, whereas I'm normally a small in the FootJoy. I noticed in the range there is a medium/large size which sits between the medium and the large. If there'd have been a small/medium, I think that would have been perfect for me. So I'm already feeling I'm having to stretch this over a little bit too far after just one round. It still feels nice and tight on there. When I tried the small, it did pinch my hand in and would have been uncomfortable. Quite a bit of excess fabric here, so we're just going to have to see how we get on. But right now, I've got to play my shot into the green. Okay, so the testing's done and the results are in. Over the last few weeks, I've played 4 games of golf with each of these gloves. I went for the top end of the market at the G4 all the way down to the lower price point of the Under Armour medal. What did I think of these gloves? Well, the G4, I think that is quite a good looking glove. I've never really worn a glove that's not white before, but I quite enjoyed that. I did make a slight mistake with this review, which I'll fess up to, that all the other gloves are white. I should have got a white one here for comparison purposes. But that still looks pretty clean. The leather feels great. The leather on top looks good. I am finding I'm pulling this Velcro strap over a little bit further than I would like. When you address the club, it does make it look like you've got a really strong left hand, which I already have a little bit of that in my golf grip anyway, so I'm not a huge fan of that, but there's a lot more golf left in that glove. This was without doubt the best of the gloves that I tried, but at £25 it wants to be. The next glove that I tried was the FootJoy Pure Touch, and this is the glove I've been wearing for the last few years. Really nice Cabretta leather, really stylish, classic glove. You can see already though, it's getting quite dirty. That's only after 4 rounds and none of those were in the rain. I've not used any of these for practice sessions either. The problem I found with the Velcro on this one is you really do have to start stretching it over after only 1 or 2 wears, which again I find quite annoying. And then also with the FootJoy, this is the only one of the 4 gloves where there's some wear on the palm there. The next one I tried was the Callaway Dawn Patrol. I've not worn a Callaway glove before. This is still premium leather. This comes in at £12.99. It felt a little bit tight at first, but it stretched after just half a round and it's been comfortable. The back of it just looks a bit tired, like it's been in the bottom of the bag after being wet through, which it hasn't. And also it's slightly longer, this glove. It's got this sort of added skirt down the bottom, which took a little bit of getting used to. But what I really like is this short little Velcro tab. You know, there's no need for me to pull that right over. It won't even go that far over. I really like that. That's quite a nice glove. Just a bit disappointed that it looks a little bit shabby there. I would like a glove to look sort of pristine for as long as possible. And then the last glove I tested was the Under Armour medal glove. £7 or £8, synthetic glove. It felt a bit unusual at first. I did feel like I was getting a bit of the grip was moving across the palm, but I don't think it actually was. It just felt very different. Maybe it's because it's got this sort of 3 fingers here that are more in a sort of stretchy fabric rather than in a sort of leather type style. No wear on there, but again getting very dirty. I like the fit of the glove and I like that it's only got a short sort of Velcro tab there. However, there was a problem with this glove. So I've only worn this 4 times and I am the kind of golfer that likes to take his glove off after every shot. Whether I've watched too much PGA Tour, I don't know, but it's just what I like to do. But as you can see there, I've got a little hole in that one already after just 4 rounds. Now I appreciate you can buy 3 or 4 of these if you get a multi-buy to one of these. So we are comparing, you know, the top end of the market and the lower price point. For me, I think the best value for money was the Callaway, although personally I didn't really like the way that it's sort of got a bit fatigued on the back. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the next one up in the Callaway range, which is the Tour Authentic glove, and I'm going to see how I get on with that. I think that's at £17, so it's still cheaper than the FootJoy, but we'll see how we get on. But it was really interesting to try, you know, gloves from all ranges in the price point.
Hey guys, question for you. In what year did I win the European Tour Q School?